The icon of the seas, Andy and Jenna here from A Couple Travelers, coming to you from our stateroom, which is a Central Park balcony. We're actually on the maiden voyage of Icon too, so we wanted to make sure we recorded a full stateroom tour to show what this category of room is on this new class of ship for Royal Caribbean.
So it's actually day 2. We are at sea today. We've had a great day so far, but we did get some footage yesterday when the room was nice and clean. But we're also going to take you through right now to walk you through the room, show you around a little bit more, but also wanted to mention that when we originally booked the maiden voyage, we were booked just an ocean view room. We were booked on the 7th floor, pretty much as close to the front of the ship as you can get, and we were just gonna have a window where we could see the ocean. And then a couple of weeks ago, we decided to put in a bid, a Royal Up bid, on the Central Park balcony room for, I think we bid $200 a person, so $400 total, and it was accepted. So we were really excited. So now we are on the 14th floor. We are room 14625, and we have an awesome view of Central Park, which we will be showing you shortly. So let's take a look around. $14.65, let's go. Hanging this right back up. That's what we do when we come in so that we don't lose these. So first thing when you come in is we have the bathroom here to the left. Pretty typical bathroom size for a non-suite room aboard any cruise ship. Normal size, but I will say we were pretty impressed with the amount of storage that this has. There are several slots under the sink for storage.
And to the left of the toilet, there is a lot of storage as well.
And a nice tip is to pack. I know it's obnoxious to bring something that is provided, but this is the soap that is provided in your room. You wash your hands a lot on a cruise, so we just put one of these in, and by the end of the week this will be completely gone. So we always bring one of these on a cruise ship, and then your luggage will be a little bit lighter on the way home. So I will do a plug for our cruise packing video. Not sure if that video will be up before or after this one. If it is up, I'll put a link in the video description below, but this is something that we talk about in that video. And then one other thing to mention about the bathroom is the shower itself. I was very happy. Women will know what I'm talking about. Not a lot of cruise ship bathrooms think about women like something to put their legs up on to shave their legs.
And this shower is a little bit different than you might find on some of the Oasis and Quantum class ships. The door pulls out like so. It's not a more circular shower like those class of ships have. Height is pretty standard from those, so I would say if you are taller than, 6'6", you even have maybe an inch or two towards the top here to stand.
And this right here controls the temperature and the lighting of the room. They have some funky settings as well if you're watching a movie and stuff. Then we have a full-length mirror, and behind it is storage, because these are kind of smallish shelves. It's like an awkwardly shaped one.
Yeah, they're kind of diagonal, so you can't fit like anything too symmetrical on here, but you can make do with some clothes.
And this is where you'll find the safe as well.
This safe is likely not large enough to fit a laptop, but any of the smaller items that you need, such as jewelry or passports, that could easily fit inside.
The other side of this is the closet, which you can see we are using. So they have a long section, which I'm using for dresses. They have a shorter section. They gave a lot of hangers, which is nice. They also have a laundry bag with instructions if you want to send out to have laundry services done. And then they also have 4 cubbies with kind of decent size baskets here for storage. And then both sides of the bed have lamps, a USB, and then 1 US plug.
One of the sides has a US plug. Both sides at least have a USB.
And so for cruising in general, it's good to bring a variety of plugs. Over here we have a US plug, and so Andy put an adapter to turn that plug into 2 more USBs. Then obviously we have the bed here and a TV right across the way. We have put, this isn't part of the room, we brought these from home. If you don't know, cruise walls are magnetic because they're made of steel. So we just bought a pack of like 10 hooks on Amazon, and we like to put these on the wall to hang hats and bags and things, just to clear some space, and kind of makes it look nice too, but it also just makes things a little easier because cruise rooms are only so big, and it just makes organization a little better as well. Over here, more storage we've been using for sunglasses and other things. And we have 2 more USBs right here.
You could certainly tell this is a modern day cruise ship with all of the connectivity in it, which is great. So this is a great spot to charge a GoPro, a phone, anything, and you just kind of set it on that ledge there.
Here we have a lot of water. This does not come with your room. We did pay for this. Then they have a little table here that you could pull over closer to the bed if you're gonna be eating room service or anything like that. And then we get into the desk area. We have 2 USB-Cs, which that's the first time I've seen that on a cruise ship.
Yeah, that is...
that's new.
Yeah, that's great.
And then when we first arrived, we had all of our documents from Royal Caribbean here. We had our tickets for our excursions. We had details on the internet packages we bought. We had a cruise compass, everything kind of lined out, the activities for the evening. We had our information for our stateroom attendant, etc. on the table, which was great. And then one drawer, we have lots of things in there, had the hair dryer in it, tissues, and breakfast menus in them. A lot of people don't know this, but you can get room service breakfast for free included in your cruise fare. So this morning we had coffee and croissants sent to the room, completely complimentary. We just put, the night before we filled this out, we said we wanted it delivered between 8 and 8:30, and we put it on the door outside our room, and it showed up. And for $7.95 you can get more of like a hot breakfast items, like if you actually want like pancakes or scrambled eggs or something like that, more of an American breakfast. You can even get mimosas and Bloody Marys delivered. More of the continental breakfast is the free stuff, but for $7.95 you can get more of an elevated breakfast. But they leave those menus in the drawer. Other than that, all of the other drawers were empty, except for this, which is your fridge.
Well, this is actually, they call it
a cooler.
A cooler, which is interesting. So wouldn't keep any perishable like food or leftovers. This is more to like keep beverages cool.
Yeah, it says keep it cool but not too cool. This appliance is a cooler, not a refrigerator. So basically, yes, we're using it for our water to be on the cool side. We had a couple of USBs and other plugs, and also a European.
So one thing to note about
which is what this is.
The European outlet. So they do probably plan to bring the Icon to the Mediterranean at some point, which is why they have the European adapters. But one thing that we notice is that there is this little ledge here, and that kind of like it goes over where the outlet is. So this is just the standard Tessin Euro adapter, but when you plug it in upside down, it only goes partially in, so it's kind of in there diagonally. I don't know how good of a charge you're gonna get out of that. It is getting some connection because the light is on, but
it's just because this thing is blocking it getting all the way in.
Just something to be mindful of. Like Jenna said, 2 USBs in the middle here that we're using, and then this is your universal outlet that we're just using to charge a camera battery.
So lots of different options for charging. You have a lamp here, a nice big mirror, I love that it's lit up, and a chair in case you need to do any work. And then obviously opposite, we have a couch, some art, and it looks like this is a pull-out bed of some sort. But that is the room, and the only thing that's left of the Central Park Balcony room is
the actual Central Park balcony.
It is very loud out there because there is a band playing, which is part of the appeal of the Central Park Balcony, is that you can listen to music from Central Park. You can listen to music. Yesterday up at the band show, there was a band playing, so we had an awesome view of the band. So there's always kind of something going on, but for us and recording purposes, that's really bad for copyright. So we will talk about that and then go outside and show you the view. And we also got footage of from the balcony yesterday that we will put in as well. I think I said this in yesterday's video. If you have kids that need to take a midday nap and have trouble falling asleep, if it's not perfectly quiet, this may not be the balcony for you, especially because Central Park balconies are only on the 14th floor, because all of the other Central Park ones are infinite balconies that go the other floors down. So I think those might be a little bit more quieter the further you go down, but these are the true balconies, so you're only on deck 14, so you're much closer to the pool decks. So if they need a really quiet spot to go back to in the middle of the day to take a nap, this may not be the spot because it can get very loud.
And as is standard with most Royal Caribbean balconies, regardless if it's an Ocean View or Central Park, you have 2 chairs, you have a table, and then both chairs also have a ottoman for them.
One thing that Royal did different with the curtains in this room, have you noticed the tracks of the curtains? That they actually go past one another?
Oh, they overlap.
They overlap.
So there's no gap.
So there's no gap.
Genius.
Like, brought the curtains together last night. I was like, that is so brilliant, because half the time it goes like this, or it's like a half an inch, and there's that little stream of light coming through. That was well thought out.
Well done, Royal. So that's your first look inside a Central Park balcony here aboard Icon of the Seas.
It's really nice. I mean, I love a balcony room. I still think I'm a ocean view balcony girl at heart,
That's
though.
not surprising.
I think that's where my true love lies.
But honestly, this is a great feature of Oasis and Icon class ships.
Oh, for sure.
You get the best of both worlds.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a dig. I think that's just like my personal preference. Sure. But the room is great.
It's a great new design for Royal. It's very fresh. It's nice pops of color between the blue behind the bed, the orange pillows, the yellow parts of the walls. So overall, really nice design.
For sure. And if you were interested in coming aboard Royal Caribbean's brand new Icon of the Seas to check out the world's largest cruise ship, I did want to mention that I am a travel agent who can make that happen for you. It is completely free to work with a travel agent, so if you're interested in more information or a no obligation quote, I'll put my email address in the video description below, so feel free to reach out.
But that's everything we have for you today. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on social media at A Couple Travelers.
And until next time, keep traveling.